Hello, hello, beautiful people. Welcome back. Leah Brathwaite here. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I've made the commitment to make a video at least one time a week, and I have been putting this one off because the only thing that felt alive, the only thing that felt true and real, the only thing that felt really strongly for me to share is something that I feel a little bit uncomfortable sharing. And I'll tell you why. Because it's not something I can prove. It's not something that I even understand, but it's something that came through so strongly with the sense that this is something that is meant to be shared. And I'm putting myself, pulling myself out of my comfort zone to actually share it. Because while my clairvoyance and my spiritual gifts and my ability to sense things is something that I use every day in my own life. It's something that I work one-to-one with my clients with. It's something that I do in my teaching. Those are all sort of these closed containers that I feel safe, that I feel like I don't have to worry about so much. And this feels open. This feels open and vulnerable, but it also feels necessary. So I want to share with you something that happened a few days ago, and that I have been resistant to sort of putting out, but now really feel like it's the time. Plus, I got some very strong indications this morning that it is time to share it, and it's not something that I'm supposed to hold for myself. So this is a call to the highly sensitive people, to the light workers, to the empaths, to those that are feeling the shift in consciousness that is happening on the earth. You are not crazy. There are many of us that are feeling what's going on. And particularly, I want to share what came through a few days ago in one of my meditations. And I meditate every day. I always do it in the morning. Sometimes I'll do it in the afternoon as well if it feels particularly like I need a little clarity or something wants to come through or I need to let something go. But this particular day, Thursday actually, it felt like a call. Like, you know what I mean? Like you are called to meditate. You are called to sit, be still, and hear what is coming through. And almost immediately when I sat and I tuned in and I closed my eyes, I dropped in and a vision sort of came through. Now, this isn't something new for me. I often get imagery that moves in my mind's eye, and that serves as sort of information, but this felt a little bit different. Usually it's for me, or it's for a particular person, or it's for a client, or it's relating to something that I can sort of piece together and understand. This felt a little bit bigger and more generalized. So I'm going to actually read to you what I recorded from it after, because I was like, it was so strong. It came in with such intensity that I wrote it out to just have a record for myself, never thinking that I was going to share this with anybody. But here you are listening to my journal right now. Okay, so there's a little bit of preamble, but I'll get to the good stuff. It says, the truth, the truth, the truth. In every which way, I'm being called to the truth, to see it, to speak it, to be it. What is this truth? Is it what I believe but haven't been able to prove? When I close my eyes, I see a complete breakdown of reality, a fracturing of the structure of everything, crumbling buildings, bricks and mortar, pulverizing into dust, happening faster than we thought it would. A timeline had to be accelerated to catch us all up, and we're not entirely ready for it. But that's also why I'm here. That's also why we're here, because I am ready. We are ready, and we can help. That's why the lower price. Oh, that's like a little side note. That's personal. Lowered the price on one of my offers. I'm also a part of it. The collapse, the fracture of the mind, the breaking down barriers of what's possible, collapsing structures of power. I'm either insane or I'm part of the prophecy. We're in the beyond, further than we've ever gone before. The grip of control is crippled, blocked somehow. If ever there was a time for miracles, now is it. Like a fracture in the space-time continuum, an open window. So the sense that I got from this experience or from this vision was really like a fracture of reality. Like I wrote down, like I could see actual buildings crumbling. Like, you know, when they demolish an old building and they put the explosives in underneath and it just kind of falls down in one fell swoop and there's dust and stuff everywhere. It felt like a type of destruction, but it wasn't this doomsday sort of destruction. There was actually a lot of light around it. The sun was shining. It was a beautiful, clear day. There was a lot of light around and throughout the dust. And so what I can glean from this is that things are really shifting at a rapid rate. It was very clear that it came through, that it was like a timeline had been accelerated. We're catching up to something. There's a change and a shift in consciousness that has been set in motion that is almost like ahead of schedule, but it's exactly on time because we need it to happen now. And this is why it's a call to the light workers and the empaths and the sensitive souls and those who are picking up on the frequency that there is massive change happening. The feelings that you're feeling are real. You are not the only one feeling them. There are a lot of us that are awake and aware and sensitive and feeling what is happening. And it's happening now, and you're here now because you are here to help. So the gifts that you have, the talents that you have, the things that you're sensing, seeing, feeling, whatever it is, those are meant to be of service. Those are meant to help. And I, for one, can speak for myself that it doesn't always feel comfortable. It doesn't always feel normal to allow yourself to follow your intuition in that way and to put yourself out there in a way that feels like, well, what if I'm wrong? Or what if like this doesn't make sense? Or what if people think I'm a complete idiot? Or what if all of that stuff? Now is not the time to let that stop you. Now is the time to really lean into strengthening your personal power, into practices that support you, that give you your inner resilience, that connect you to your power, that help you strengthen your gifts so that they can get stronger, so that you can stand in them, so that you can be sustained, because you are here for a reason and your time is now. If you've been feeling like a weirdo and an outsider and wondering like, is that like, why, what am I even doing here? You're here for this moment right now, this shift in consciousness, this shift in paradigm that's happening, this, what is it? This fracture in the space-time continuum, an open window. I don't know what any of this means. And here's the thing, intuition is only proven right in hindsight. So I'm sharing this in the faith and trust in my intuition that I am doing something of service. And I hope that this lands, and I hope that this resonates with those who are meant to hear it. And I hope that if you are looking for a community, if you are looking for support, if you are looking for practices to strengthen your resolve, to help you to stand into your power, to help you to really land in the purpose that you're here for, it's what I'm here for too. I've created the Live Free Lifestyle membership, a space where you can come and learn practices that help you to align with your power, but not only align with it, activate it so that you are of higher service, not for the world, but for yourself too, so that you can lead yourself, so that you can shine your light, whatever that means for you, and so that you can contribute in the way that you are meant to in this really wild and pivotal time. So I think that's all that I have on my heart to share. Yeah, I think that's all that I have on my heart to share. This is an open invitation for you to really just step into what you're meant to do. There are so many of us around the world that are waking up, that are expanding our own consciousness, that are holding that frequency of light. And that are here to usher in this new consciousness that is replacing all of the parts that really do need to be replaced. So for those of you who are on the journey, for those of you who are in the field, for those of you who this resonates with, I see you, I feel you, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for your light, and keep going. Keep leaning into it. Keep allowing yourself to be your fullest expression. Keep living free as your authentic, fully aligned soul self. and God bless. Okay, that's all for this week, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.